No,
Okay.
I'll cut that.
Yeah, how should I
How would you define oppression?
I would define oppression as an action that is sorry, an action that is causing another person pain, either physically, mentally, but I think the most dramatic is the emotionally part. I think it's, yeah, whatever causes pain to a group of people, someone specifically regarding like their identity.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What would you say are some of the consequences of racism, sexism, homophobia, etc.?
There's a lot of consequences, but I think the biggest consequence is how much it affects someone's like daily life in regards to like if a comment was made about something they can't control, such as like racism. Like if a comment was made due to the color of someone's skin, it messes with like that person. Obviously, like I think the biggest effect is that it affects someone's daily life into which like it's something that they can't control.
Do you believe that blacks can be racist or women can be sexist or things like that?
I do not think black people can be racist because in order for racism to occur, it needs to be to a group that's oppressed. And African American people are the only racial group, or one of the only, minority groups that are considered to be oppressed. Like white people aren't oppressed.
Okay, and what was your experience with racism or oppression growing up?
Growing up Middle Eastern, I don't have, well, my brother and I grew up in America, but my parents are from Lebanon, which is in the Middle East, and so moving to America, I don't have pretty dominant features, but my brother and my dad do, and so some like racial encounters that have occurred within my family is like, for example, going to airports. They do like random security checks, and for some reason it's always my brother or my dad that like randomly get searched because we're Arab, and history has made stereotypes about Middle Eastern people or Arab people, and so yeah.
How does one become a racist?
I think a lot of it may have to deal with their upbringing. I think a lot of it has to do with the environment they were raised in, and it's sad to say, but I wish it was completely gone. But I think parents are the first influence on their kids' lives, and so whatever they believe tends to be what their kids believe, and so I think racism starts within people's households.
And then finally, what do you think we can do about racism, sexism, homophobia?
I think the most important step is definitely education. Learning about different cultures, learning about different ethnicities will get you a step into acceptance and understanding people's backgrounds. So I think education of everyone's culture can reduce like racism, sexism, all the isms.
Perfect.